Hey guys, Mrs. B here to teach you a little bit about symbolism. All right, let's get started. When you take a look at this, what does it represent to you? Does it make you think about Spider-Man or spiders? Maybe it doesn't represent anything at all. When I look at this symbol, it definitely represents something to me. When I see this symbol, I think the Dharma Initiative. What is the Dharma Initiative, you ask? Well, it just happens to be one of the most important plot points of one of the best shows that was ever on TV, Lost. If you have not streamed Lost yet, I seriously don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, I digress. We aren't really talking about Lost. We are talking about symbolism. What is symbolism, you may ask? Symbolism is when an object represents something more, something bigger than just the object itself. Let's take a look at a few examples. Okay, this object is a heart, but what it symbolizes or represents is the concept of love, or maybe devotion for some people. This is a dove, but what it symbolizes or represents is harmony and peace for a lot of people. Now this guy is the Grim Reaper, and for a lot of people, the Grim Reaper represents death and fear and scary stuff like that. This one's pretty interesting. The American flag, based on your background and your experiences, could symbolize many different things. For some people, it's freedom. For others, it could be oppression.
Hey lady, what's this got to do with anything?
Good question. I was just getting to that. The reason we're talking about symbolism is it relates to your first project. You're going to figure out what objects could symbolize you. This is going to help your classmates and me get to know you better. Alrighty guys, so here is the plan. First, we're going to start with a little brainstorming. What are your hobbies? How would you describe your personality? What are you good at? Who or what is really important to you? Next, you're going to look at the things that you've written down. You're going to choose the 3 to 5 that are most important to you, that get at the core of who you are. Now that you've decided on those 3 to 5 things that explain who you are at your core, now we got to think of something to symbolize each of those 3 to 5 things. You'll see I have a couple of examples for you here on your brainstorming sheet. One of my personality traits is that I'm super organized, so I had to think of what's an object that could represent or symbolize being organized. And you can see here that I decided that a paperclip could symbolize that I'm super organized. Next, I had to figure out something that could represent my dog Maisie. You know, when she yawns, she meows. It's very confusing. You can see I thought that a dog bone would be a good way to symbolize my dog Maisie. Last, watching my kids play sports is extremely important to me. So you can see I picked a basketball, a football, and some hockey skates. Why? Because those are the sports that my sons play. Yeah, they look like thugs, all right. There you go. That's the task. You're going to take your symbolism brainstorming sheet and you're going to put it into your LA subject on Notability. Then you're going to work through your brainstorming sheet. Part A, Part B, and Part C. That's it. Once you finish that, you are done. Don't worry about submitting your assignment to Schoology. Your teacher will show you how to do that the next time you're together. Have fun with this assignment. Be creative. It's a great way for your classmates and me to get to know you better. If you're watching this video and working on your own, you can go ahead and press pause. The next part of the video is what you're going to do next time. So again, if you're working on your own, press pause. I'm back. Mrs. B here to take you through part 2 of your project. Before we move on, let's recap with another one of my examples. Here's my example. After I did all the brainstorming of the things that make me who I am, I picked out these items. I picked out goggles. I have a picture of Logan and Cole, my 2 sons. I have an outline of the state of Wisconsin, which is where I come from, a denim shirt, and a picture of my dog Maisie. Next, you're going to write a paragraph. Your paragraph will explain what each of your symbols represents about you.
Yes, sir!
Sorry guys, that was Logan. So here is my paragraph. If you feel like you kind of could use some help writing your paragraph, go ahead and take a screenshot of this. You can use my paragraph and model yours after it. Okay, I'm going to read through my example for you. There are many things that symbolize who I am. The first item is goggles. A couple of years ago, I had to rehab from a big-time injury. The doctor suggested I start swimming. Since then, swimming has become an integral part of my life. It keeps me healthy, calm, and happy. The second item is a denim shirt. Yes, I have a zillion of them and wear them a lot. But it's more than that. I'm a person who needs order and routines. The order and routines help me to handle unexpected situations calmly. That, and I like what I like, and I like it a lot. The third item is Wisconsin. I grew up and went to school in Wisconsin, so it's a big part of my past, my memories, and who I am today. The final items are pictures of my family. Family is at the heart of just about everything for me. In conclusion, these symbols represent my hobbies, my values, and everything I love.
Hey! You are in 6th grade now, for crying out loud! Revise your essay!
Make sure that you use capital letters, punctuation, and complete sentences, please. Now that your paragraph is all typed up, you're just going to hang on to it. The next time I see you, I'm going to teach you how to submit it to Schoology, so don't worry about submitting it on your own right now. That's better done in person. Next, instead, you're going to go to Flipgrid. You can go through the app or you can go through Safari. Once you get into Flipgrid, you will be prompted to join the discussion using a join code. The join code will be on your teacher's Schoology page. Next, you're going to see a screen that looks something like this. This is where you're going to see your teacher's instructions for what they want you to put into your Flipgrid. When you've finished recording, you will be prompted to submit it, and then you're done. Well, that's all, folks. But before we sign off, I think we need to do a little summary. Number 1, you're going to pick 3 to 5 symbols that really get at the heart of who you are. Number 2, you're going to write a paragraph explaining how those symbols relate to you. Number 3, revise it, for crying out loud, you are in 6th grade. 4, you're going to go to Flipgrid and use the code you'll find on your teacher's Schoology page. And last, you're going to follow your teacher's directions in Flipgrid. Have fun, be creative. This is a great way for your classmates and me to get to know the real you.